Alright guys, so we're back. Afternoon check, last check of all these traps. We're going to make sure that I get the holes plugged up good when I'm done, but basically I'm just going to chop each one open, yank my trap out, hopefully there's muskrats in them, and then I'll probably pull out some nice wet stuff so I can make a real good plug for each one. It started to snow a little bit, which I did not know it was going to, so I'm a little bit earlier than I wanted to be or than I planned on being, but nothing in that one. There ain't a lot of nice wet debris in this house, but there we go. So I don't know, I'm a little surprised. So I got 3 on this end of this little slough here. I'm just a little surprised that I've only caught 1 muskrat now in 2.5 days. Because I set them Friday morning, checked them Friday night, twice yesterday, and this second check. So 5 checks, and I've only got 1 muskrat in these 3 sets down here. And there's only 1 hut that I didn't get any traps in that I could find anyway. And I tried a couple different places. I couldn't find where the hole was in it, or the cavity. So and this is the one that I caught it in. This is a little feeder hut. I didn't want to use my finger to set that one off. Like I said, if there's muskrats still here, they'll come back and fill all that back in. Lots of snow, so we'll just pack that up. All right, we'll shut you guys off and I'll turn you back on when I get to the next sets down there. All right, so I'm to the next sets here. So I'm just gonna tell you guys now why, but I wanna catch 1 more muskrat in these next, I got 14 sets here. And the reason I wanna catch them in the next 14 sets is I'm at 299 muskrats for the year right now, and I'd just love to hit 300. There you go. Like that. You know, I don't know, it doesn't mean anything to anybody really that you caught 300, but 300 sounds better than 299. We're actually not, I ain't gonna carry that trap around, we're gonna leave him here. So I got 13 traps here. These are my best chance. I have 1 more trap down the road, but I have zero excitement that that one's gonna do me anything, so. Try not to dunk my hand in the water too far here. So I got a couple nice good clods of wet stuff. Oh, that's a beautiful plug there. Now I'm gonna just bury that with 3-4 inches of snow. What I'm doing, I just don't want to have to carry this one around all the way around too, so we'll leave those two there. We'll pick them up on my way back or when I get back to the truck. So I noticed this morning when I was out here, right here, there's coyote tracks. They were not here yesterday. So sometime overnight he was here, went through here. And yet another empty trap. That stop-loss thing really hurts when it hits you. Alright, on to the next one here. I'm not too concerned about knocking stuff in there today. Like I said, I had a miss on that one. My pan was all the way down in the catch. See how the catch is still hooked on there? It didn't go off. Gosh darn it. So we're just gonna dig me out a good handful of this stuff again. This hole got kind of big. Alright. Nice real wet stuff in there first. And I got quite a bit of nice wet stuff on this one. Yeah, nice plug right there. Gosh darn it. You know, and these traps are pretty well tuned. I had good luck with them trapping open water, so it's a little surprising that that happened. Honestly, I'm a little upset with myself right now, because if I don't catch the one muskrat that I want here, you know, to hit 300, and I have a miss like that, you know, and I didn't pull a lot of these traps out of the hole this morning because I could see that they were still set. Well, that might have been one that I should have pulled out, but so I just dug out a huge wad of nice wet stuff here because I want to make sure that I get this guy sealed up as best as I can. We're really gonna pack the snow on there. Kind of was hoping I'd maybe see some sign that that mink was still around. I thought maybe he'd be dumb enough to come and come up into one of these holes too. But I haven't seen fresh tracks that he was back here. Okay. Nope, nothing. I did catch 2 rats in this one here, so I did just fine. Trying to do is get it plugged up nice. I'm really packing it in there too. Cover it over with a couple inches of snow. Got all the way to the next hut. Realized I forgot my hatchet sitting over here. I was more worried about making sure I picked up my trap, which is important too, but it's gonna be hard to check them without this guy. So I'm walking in the exact same steps that where I walked to set them the first time and to check them every time, because I did fall through that one by that last hut, and I had already stepped there the time I was there before that. So ain't a lot of loose floating debris in here, honestly, so that's about all I'm gonna get. But that should make a real nice plug. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright, so I got half of them checked. That's not good. I figured out after the first check, when I only had 3 out of 14 sets, that there was not a whole raft of them in here. You know, it'd be different if I was getting tripped off traps and such, but I'm not. I mean, I had 1 this morning, I guess. Still set and working. I just pulled out a big handful of nice wet stuff and then kind of left it halfway up. I'm gonna be very disappointed if I go through all of this and don't end up with catching one here. Each one trap I pull out, I keep thinking, well, This is gonna be the one. So there I got a huge quiet, way more than I wanted, but I'll make a perfect plug in there. A lot more really snow than anything here. Lots of snow, but it's all kind of hard and crunchy. We're coming down to it here. I think I got 4 more sets. And I don't know. I did catch one in this house yesterday morning. This one has a run, kind of goes each way. Like there, I didn't pull out any fresh stuff because the stuff I had there was real nice and wet. All right, 3 little feeder huts left here. A whole bunch of snow down my glove, which is pretty awesome. Okay. Excellent. Just dumping the snow out of my glove. You know, from everything that I was told about trapping, like these are the type of huts that you want to catch rats in, but I have not caught a rat in any of these little feeder huts, or what I would consider a little feeder hut. So I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong. They are kind of a pain to chop into. Got a lot of that like slushy snow that'll really ice it up on top. I feel like if it was something that I did wrong, they would they'd be like plugging up my trap, or they'd be flipped off or something, that they would, you know, that they know that it's in there. And I did not catch my mink. Alright, last set here, and then I do have one down the road, but again, I have zero faith on that one down the road. And I got nothing here. Not gonna lie, I'm just kind of bummed on me, honestly. I had 18 sets total. I've checked 17 of them now. You know, 18 sets, essentially 3 days worth of checking, and I only caught 11 muskrats. You know, I don't know. Anyway, I look at that, that is not a good average. Alright, well, shut you guys off. We'll get all this gear loaded in my truck, and I'll turn you on when I get to the last set. Alright guys, last trap of the day. This is going to be my last trap of the entire season. I will be done trapping after this, so I have zero faith that there's anything in here because there's been zero sign of anything here. And there it is. Oops. Last trap of the deer right there, of the check, of the year. Ended up at 299 muskrats for the season. Alright guys, again, I just want to thank you guys for watching my adventures this year trapping. If you like what you saw, maybe give me a subscribe. Hit the like on this video if you feel my pain on not catching that last one I needed for 300. Otherwise, I'll probably be giving you a little update in a week or so about how selling my fur went this year, because I plan on selling it next weekend. Otherwise, signing off for Schmattz Outdoors.